Welcome. The next topic that I'd like to get into is multiple desktops. I love this little tool. It saves a lot of time. So currently, for the past 25, 30 years, ever since Windows has been around, we've had one desktop. But now Windows 10 gives you the ability of utilizing multiple desktops. You can have 10, 20, 30 desktops if you want. And on each of the desktops, you can have different applications running on each one. So if you're like me and you have 10 to 15 applications running all day, you can split them up onto multiple desktops, which is really, really wonderful. It can save a lot of time. So I'll show you how to go in, how to add a desktop, and then how to utilize the buttons and how to switch back and forth between applications on that desktop. So to start off with, I'm going to go down to Task View on the lower left-hand corner. It looks like a little belt buckle. I'm going to click on this, and then you'll notice I only have one desktop. But on the lower right-hand corner, I have a new desktop button. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this. And then it pulls up to the second desktop. I'm going to click on it, and it pulls up and shows me what I have on this desktop now. Currently, I don't have any applications running. So what I can do is pull up, as an example, I can go into this PC, or I can go into the CTS design. So let's say that I want to go into music. So I'll open up the music folder, and now I want to point out the difference between desktop 1 and desktop 2 now. So I'm going to go over to the Task View button again, the little belt buckle. I'm going to click on this. Now you'll notice that I have desktop 1 here and I have desktop 2 here. And if I hover over it, it shows me what's there. If I hover over desktop 2, it shows me what's on that one. So if I want to go back to this, I simply click on it, and it brings me back to where we were before originally. So you can have multiple desktops. And it's kind of like your iPhone or your Google phone, where you can swipe left or swipe right and go to the different views or different desktops. It's very similar to that. Okay, now if I want to go back, and let's say that I have an application running on desktop 2 that I'd really rather have on desktop 1. You can actually drag the items if you want to. So I'm going to go back over to the belt buckle, switch back here, switch back to desktop 2. Now, at this point, I can, like I mentioned, if I'm here and I want to take this back over to the other desktop, again, what I want to do is switch back over to the taskbar or task view, and now I can take this window here and just drag it directly down into desktop 1. So you notice that. See, it gets a little smaller to let you know you're in the right spot. So I drop it, let it off, now click on it. Now I have the music on this one. It's a wonderful tool. If I want to get rid of one of these desktops, then I can go back again to the task view. And then from there, I can hover over desktop 2 and click on the little X and remove that option.